City News starts now.
Nice outside. People continuing to celebrate the weather, the start of fall, which also means allergy sufferers are already feeling the impact of the new season. Dr. Anna Maria Temple joining us today with Integrative Health Carolinas and a very special guest, Dr. Temple. Who is this?
This is Cooper, and he's going to do a little demo for us.
Oh, he is he?
Yeah, because everybody asks, like, what does a dog have to do with fall allergies?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Well, pets, especially dogs, will bring in a lot of ragweed and mold into the house. So if you want to decrease some of the symptoms from fall allergies, let's improve our indoor air quality. And we'll start with our animals. We want to wipe them down after they go outside.
Okay.
And we want to wipe down their paws, too, because they carry tons of ragweed and mold inside the house.
I never thought about that. Does it matter, like, what kind of towel?
No, we just want to wipe them down.
Just gets that outer layer of pollen that they're tracking in.
Correct. And the same thing goes for the children. After they go roll around in the leaves where mold hangs out, we want to they come inside, take their clothes off, maybe shower off. Of course, leave your shoes at the door. The shoes at the door has been a marital issue in our house since 1998.
Longest battle in U.S. history going right there. So I didn't think about it. Yeah, so Cooper, and of course we have cats in our house. They're coming in, they're jumping on you, they're jumping on the couch, they're jumping on the bed, and then all that stuff just lingers around for when you're rolling around on the couch in the bed.
Right, and all of a sudden you're like, why am I having allergies indoors?
Yeah.
Fun fact, indoor air quality is often much worse than outdoor air quality, and one of the reasons is our pets and shoes.
Well, how about that, Cooper? You did so good. I'm proud of you.
Good.
Cooper, you did great. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate it. Okay, so what are some other things that we need to think about? I know you brought a lot of options with things that we eat actually affects our allergies.
Yes, we always have to start with nutrition as the foundation for our health.
Yeah.
Food heals us or can hurt us. Sugar, for example, Halloween is coming, so I couldn't resist. But our children's breakfast is also laden with sugar, and so is their lunchbox. If we do sugar for like 50 grams at a time, well, there's that prop, 50 grams at a time, it decreases our immune system from working properly. So the goal is, let's keep our added sugar to less than 24 grams per day.
What does sugar have to do with allergies?
So sugar inflames the immune system and causes all these white blood cells that are supposed to protect us go in overdrive, and those white blood cells start hurting us by mistake.
Gotcha. Okay, so fewer items with sugar. Processed foods also are important as well. Something that I've heard before, and I haven't had dairy, honestly, in a long time, but for those people that do drink dairy, and no matter what kind is out there, I've heard that it produces more snot.
Now, let's just say it.
I know it is.
Right? So grandmas across the world are so happy that we're finally talking about it, because they've said this forever and ever. But dairy is known to increase snot, thickness and snot. Now, is it 100% of the people? No, but in a lot of people it is. So if your child is full of snot this time of the year, consider knocking off the cheese for a bit. Maybe do the dairy, which is yogurt, cheese, ice cream, butter, milk, yogurt. Keep it to once weekly during allergy season, so you can help reduce some of the snot production in the small humans.
That's a good idea. Now, can you do like a dairy alternative, or does it matter?
No,
the dairy alternative would actually help?
Totally. You can do almond milk, oat milk. Make sure you watch for the additives. You can do the dairy-free alternative cheese. I will tell you, if you're eating real cheese right now and the next day you're trying a dairy-free alternative, it's not going to be so good.
It's not going to be so good.
Not so good. If you give it time, your taste buds will adjust.
So cross-reacting foods. This is interesting. You know, we talk about, we were talking to Ted just before we came on. Right now, the mold, the ragweed, things that we're known for in North Carolina are down for now. They'll be up here in the next couple of weeks. But are there certain foods out there? There's a look at the pollen report that Ted has up right now. Do those things react with certain foods that we take into our body?
Absolutely. So ragweed cross-reacts with things like bananas, which is a kid favorite. Bananas will thicken the snot as well. Also melons, and it's interesting, but melons are a summer fruit. They're not a fall fruit. But in the U.S., we have no idea what is in season and what it's not, because we have food available all the time, 365 days a year. But melons, cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew cross-react with ragweed, which makes sense. Mother Nature's like, those are summer fruits, now we have fall. And so you also got to be careful with zucchinis, cucumbers, and bananas. Again, not 100% of the people, but if you're suffering extremely with fall allergies, consider maybe putting those once a week rather doing bananas in your daily smoothie.
Which also kind of begs the question, maybe it's healthier to eat along those items that are available during the certain time of year. That's actually, it's brilliant. I never thought about that. All right, finally, supplements. We probably never get the amount of nutrition and vitamins and minerals that we need in our daily diet. How do we add to that to keep us healthy?
Yeah, so one food that we have accessible to us is actually local raw honey. So the thing you want about honey, you want it to be dark, unfiltered, raw, because the bees are going right now and grabbing pollen from ragweed, and then you get it in here. So every day that you're tasting the honey that comes from ragweed, you're getting oral tolerance to the fall allergens around you. That's why it's important to have local honey rather than honey from Brazil if you don't live there.
Smart. It makes sense. And you're supporting local businesses.
Right.
What about elderberry and stuff? I've heard that that's a power.
Love. Elderberry syrup has powerful antioxidants. We have other elderberries with mushrooms and red cherries, but also elderberry has honey in it, so you don't want to give it to children less than 1 year old.
Okay.
And of course, you want to wash your nose out with saline, because when you go outside and you play, you get a lot of ragweed up your nose, you get mold up your nose. So doing a little wash hands, wash the nose can help decompress the mold and ragweed tolerance.
I'm breathing better just talking to you, Dr. Temple. This is great. We're going to have all this advice on our website as well at qcnews.com. Thank you for coming in, and great job to Cooper.
I mean, he did great.
Time he gets his treat.
I know, I have ham. Nitrite free. Nitrite free.
All right, let's kick it over to Ted. Hey, Ted, this is the perfect time to get outside. You got to just take the proper steps.
Take the proper steps. And as a sufferer of allergies myself, the morning team can attest. I do that spoon of honey a day, local honey. You don't have to twist my arm to do it.